how's it look this year with the new recruits and everything?
Well, John, we're really optimistic. Obviously, we returned a good group. We had coming into camp, we were right around 80 returners. I think actually like 76, 77, and then we had 50 freshmen with them, and you get some injuries and those kind of things. So we're still around 116, 117 healthy bodies right now, and we're really optimistic. We're experienced on both the offensive and defensive lines. We're experienced at quarterback. We're experienced in the secondary. Defensively, we returned 10 starters. So. That we expect to be very good, and if you can limit people, then you have a chance to win. The biggest thing is offensively with the loss of three of our top 4 receivers, our all-time leading rusher, and our first 2 tight ends. Those are positions that we're working to address, and we think we've done a nice job so far. We're still working on a couple things, but Parker Showers at tailback is going to be a really, really nice player. I think we have some good depth there. And then at wide receiver, several of those guys are coming along as well. So we're we've only practiced 7 times, and we're 2 weeks away from our opener, but we're very optimistic about the chances of this football team. We think we could be very good.
Mm-hmm. Let's switch over to defense. Ray Bierback is lots of awards and honors last year, and he's just a scrappy individual. Who else looks pretty good back there this year? How's the secondary look?
Well, I'll tell you what. Raymond is obviously a very talented young man, and he's been on the field. He's one of those guys that he was a contributor on our 08 league championship team, so he's got great experience. Really smart, always around the football. Just really nice punt returner. He's the leader back there. Very smart, understands exactly what Coach Weiser wants to accomplish as the defensive coordinator in terms of coverages and how they tie into the front. So obviously Ray's where we would start, but Matt Tallarico's in his 3rd year as a starter now at corner, and Ryan Fenningham's another guy who, Ryan had a knee coming into the 09 season, but when he was finally cleared, contributed, started all last year. So those 2 guys are also very, very good players, and we're working on some other things to try to figure out who the 4th piece is going to be. It could be Josh Borelli at the corner spot. There's a couple freshmen potentially in the mix. It could be, Ryan maybe could go back to corner, and we could play a Mike Ciotti, a Caleb Schertzer, maybe a CJ Arantakis. The secondary, while we only had 6 returning players, we liked all of those guys. Mm-hmm. So now you bring in some talented freshmen, and we think we'll have 8 or 10 guys who who can provide the type of depth and give you the ability to cover people as they, spread you out in some of today's offenses.
Mm-hmm. A production of WOLnews.com, your Lycoming Football Connection.